Breast cancer is the second most common cancer among women in the United States, but in 2018, only 63% of women 45 and older reported having a mammogram within the past year.
We know that the earlier that we find these cancers, the more treatable they are. And so early detection absolutely saves lives.
But there's a lack of women scheduling those early detection tests due to their high costs. Heather Skelton was 32 years old and 18 weeks pregnant when she was diagnosed with breast cancer.
I wasn't really expecting it to come back as cancerous.
Even with insurance, Skelton had close to $10,000 to pay. She's now cancer-free and thankful for the early detection testing she received.
There's some insurances that take a really long time to approve screening. So women are having to wait longer, or because they're worried about the price of medical testing, they wait longer, and then by the time they finally break down to go get tested, it's almost always too late.
Assemblywoman Laura Friedman is also a breast cancer survivor and is now using her experience to push for new legislation that would eliminate out-of-pocket costs for diagnostic breast imaging.
I will say that the cost of treating cancer is still prohibitively high. When I had my cancer, I had excellent insurance, and yet I ended up with almost $10,000 of costs in 1 year due to copays and out-of-pocket expenses.
A study by Susan G. Komen found that costs in California can range from $265 for a diagnostic mammogram to $3,000 for a breast MRI. This proposed bill wants to get rid of those costs to give Californians the necessary care.
If a doctor says to a woman, I don't like this mammogram, I'd like you to go for an MRI, that whether or not they can pay for it's the last thing on their mind.
This is the first time California lawmakers have introduced a bill focused on breast cancer treatment costs. Friedman says the new legislation has just been introduced and is now waiting for its first hearing. Jackie Avila, ABC30 Action News.